Hey, Type. I'm so glad I ran into you before our big chamber match tonight. I had something important I wanted to run by you.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Look, we go way back, right? We battled in the Dusty Classic in NXT. Felt like you needed a win and I let you advance, but that's all water under the bridge now. I have an amazing opportunity to offer you. I know you've been dead set on carrying the WWE Championship again. So, after I win the chamber, then the WWE title, I will literally let you carry it.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'll allow you to carry my championship through airports, hotel lobbies, while you're waiting in line for my rental car. Not to the ring, of course. But you can understand my generosity does have some boundaries. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Man, I'm really gonna enjoy beating you tonight. Then I'm gonna go take down Braun. And after WrestleMania, I'll be carrying my WWE Championship.
Okay, Type. Well, when things don't turn out that way, my offer still stands. See you out there.
There he is, ready to finally get back to where you started your comeback.
Jordan! I'm ready, but I'm about to walk in a cage with 5 other dudes who would tell you the same thing.
Everybody's ready till they get punched in the face, so go do some punching, Archetype.
Right back at you, Juggernaut. I'm guessing Io Sky thinks she's ready for you tonight.
Io's one of the best for a reason, but whatever game plan she's walking in with is gonna end real quick. Then I'm gonna kick back and watch the women's chamber to see who I got at Mania.
You've had one hell of a year, Jordan. If I were in the women's division, we'd have a main event for the ages.
You know divisions don't mean a thing to me if you're looking for a scrap.
The Archetype versus the Juggernaut has a main event sound to it. But I think I got my hands full.
Smart boy. We'll have to save it for another time. Good luck out there tonight.
Just wanted to catch you before the chaos starts and wish you luck.
You're not supposed to be wishing people luck. You're an impartial general manager.
I'm not wishing you luck as a GM. I'm saying it as a friend. Nonetheless, it's a bummer your plan at the Archives didn't work out, but you made it this far. Good work.
Thanks.
Thank me by going out there, winning the match, and beating Braun at Mania so I can get you on my damn show. Honestly, I'd just rather deal with you than Heyman.
Fair. Hopefully next time we talk, it'll be about signing a Raw contract.
Ethan Page is here and can barely walk.
The following is an Elimination Chamber match. The rules of this match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match and randomly...
Drew McIntyre sets his sights on a title match at WrestleMania.
And his opponents, first, from Air.
Will the Archetype's comeback survive the... The Elimination Chamber has been locked and we are underway. A shot at Braun Breaker's WWE Championship at WrestleMania is on the line.
And Ethan Page had to drag himself out here to compete. We still don't know who attacked him backstage.
When it comes to Ethan, it could have been anyone. Either way, we've already got some controversy, and the bell's just rung.
Oh, my!
Out of the ring to assess the situation from the chamber floor. What a barrage of stomps.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Oh, my!
Definitely some damage dealt to him there. Springboard swanton bomb. And now Jay is getting beaten down.
Yeah, Jay needs to rethink his strategy fast.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
A slingshot Arabian press.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength. Huge sit-out powerbomb.
And shoulders are down. 2 count. Oh, my God, what a shocker. Able to somehow power out at 2. The winner of the Elimination Chamber faces Braun Breaker of WrestleMania. And that was a hell of a combination we just witnessed. He's taking control of the proceedings here.
Like a man possessed, he is absolutely refusing to let up. That could finish off Jey Uso.
2.
We've only scratched the surface here. Many more eliminations to come. The light is on, and it's Drew McIntyre who's unleashed from his pod into the Elimination Chamber.
Taking things back into the ring.
Big right hook.
Gotta look out for that right hook. Good, great, grand uppercut. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
McIntyre's going to have to figure something out.
Oh, my goodness.
And that was a well-executed attack.
What a barrage of stomps.
Just deadlifting right there, the power. And that was a precisely measured attack.
Corkscrew senton.
A slingshot Arabian press.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Just a barrage of offense coming his way with seemingly no answer to it.
This is a very bad situation for him at the moment. McIntyre a step ahead there. Every maneuver being returned with counter fire.
Works that off. What a response. Double springboard moonsault. Cover. A defiant kick out after 1.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now. Oh my God, absolutely sent flying. Placing him in that corner and looking to do some damage.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Drew's getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
Incredible standing corkscrew moonsault. Wow.
Nailed with a bicycle knee.
Cover. There's 2. Got it. No, just a 2.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Oh, man.
Oof, smacked by the back fist.
Here comes Gunther, ready to make an impact in the Elimination Chamber. Ooh, great anticipation. Looks like he's coming back in.
Sequence of reversals there.
Gunther got surprised there.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Cuts the attack off. McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize. German suplex released. Kicks out before the 2 count. Look from behind. Schoolboy. Shoulders down.
And we are looking at the final 4 combatants inside the chamber. This is going to get very interesting. Oh, belly-to-belly throw.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking? Back into the ring here. From the top. Steps out to one of the most treacherous sections of the chamber. Big impact.
Gunther's on his last breath.
That's power. Cover. 2 count. 3. No, he kicked out.
What in the world did we just witness? Setting them up in the corner.
Oh, he flips that around.
Here we go. Trick Williams exiting the pod now. Just 2 ragdolls in the ring right now. And they are getting hoisted skyward in unison for a
Double AA. Williams on his last breath. Here's the pin. Oh, he was almost finished.
Gunther making it emphatically clear that he is still very much in this thing. That is our ring general.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result.
End of the line for Williams.
And now we're just down to that final 3. Tensions are even higher now. I love it, man.
From the first battle, these men have been unleashing on each other.
Neither one of them holding back. Gunther falling victim to a surge of attacks here.
Yeah, somehow Gunther has to turn the tide.
Going after the head again. Looking to do some real damage.
Powering up their opponent all the way across the ring. That is a lot of ground to cover. And they're not finished yet. Spine first again.
Oh, God.
And crashing to the floor goes Gunther.
Taking things to the unforgiving chamber floor here.
This will not end well.
It's Ethan Page, ready to dive into the Elimination Chamber.
And that stops whatever Ethan had intended. And he comes in under the ropes now. Boom! Read that one. Ethan managing to find that needed breathing room. I knew this guy wasn't going to let anyone treat him. Over here!
Some way we just made it down to the last 2 superstars standing.
Look, I felt that one. Boom!
Just deadlifting right there. The power. Power slam.
Quick evasion from him there.
Nailed with a bicycle knee. And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Lion Tamer. Agonizing.
He's done it. The Archetype has done it.
The Archetype is going to WrestleMania.
Oh my God, that's Jacob Fatu! Where the hell did he come from?
Fatu's on a rampage.
Delivering vicious headbutts, one after another.
We know what's coming now.
Wait, what is Fatu thinking?
He's thinking he's going to take this to the next level. He's climbing the damn pond.
He's 20 feet away.
Are you kidding me?
Holy!
Fatu just demolished the Archetype's road to WrestleMania.
And left us with more questions than answers.
Fatu, why did you assault the archetype?
You got it twisted. I didn't assault the archetype. He assaulted me. Hell out the way. He assaulted me. When he walked in here and said my title don't matter, when he stole my spot in the Elimination Chamber, he assaulted me. Archetype, next time I see you, it won't be in the ring. It's gonna be in the crime scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Champion Braun Breaker and his special counsel, Mr. Paul Heyman.
Thank you, Byron. I'm consistently surprised by the fact you still work here. Who's first? How about Marcus Brown?
Thanks, Paul. Braun, congratulations on the big win tonight. You really looked like you were ready for the match, and...
Too much wind-up, Marcus. Robin, give me something good and make it quick.
Paul, security footage confirmed Jacob Fatu attacked Ethan Page before the match and after the Archetypes win and the...
What happened in the Elimination Chamber tonight was nothing short of a tragedy. But allow me to correct your well-intentioned but factually flawed statement. It was not a victory for the Archetype. You see, an Elimination Chamber match, by its very definition, requires a full complement of combatants, a full complement of healthy combatants. Anything less is a farce, another stunt, just like the Archives. The main event of WrestleMania is sacred, and the opponent for the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker must be unimpeachable. I can't speak to any of the rumors swirling in the locker room. I can't confirm or deny what people are saying.
What rumors, Mr. Heyman? What are people saying?
Robert, right? You're asking the wrong guy. I'm merely the promoter of the most devastating professional athlete of the 21st century and have no way of knowing if the Archetype conspired with Jacob Fatu to severely harm Ethan Page and his chances in the Elimination Chamber. But I can tell you that as of now...
Paul, let me jump in here. I'll take on the Archetype. I'll take on Fatu. I'll take on Ethan Page if they can scrape him off the floor. Make it a fatal four-way.
What my client means to say is that he is ready for the main event of WrestleMania no matter who his opponent is. But right now, there is no #1 contender for the WWE Championship. Okay, thank you very much. No further questions. The champ has places to be.
Tell me it's not true, Nick. Tell me the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Look, I fought for you. Pierce did too. But the board met. They reviewed the footage, listened to Heyman's arguments, and they came to a decision. Your Elimination Chamber victory has been nullified.
Another dusty finish? This is just like what happened with the New Day.
It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Come on, somebody is pulling the strings here.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but those strings have been pulled and we are where we are. The WWE board wants a clean, undisputed #1 contender. If we don't give them one soon, they're ready to let your buddy Adam Pearce pick someone from Raw.
You want a clear-cut #1 contender? I know how to give you one. Put me in the ring with Jacob Fatu. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Braun.
Fatu leaves chaos in his wake everywhere he goes. If this ends up in another controversial decision...
It won't. Because you're gonna put us in a match where there's no running, no hiding, no politics, and nobody pulling any strings. You lock us inside hell in a cell.
I'm going to have to smooth this over with the board. But I'll make the match.
Jacob Fatu annihilated the Archetype after Elimination Chamber. Why on earth did he challenge the Samoan Werewolf to a match where he will be locked in a cell with him?
Because the Archetype will do whatever it takes to challenge Braun Breaker for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, Wade, including walk through hell.
He might have bought a one-way ticket, Michael. Fatu promised a crime scene, and they just locked the damn door.
Still fighting back. Look at him go.
A vicious boot.
Oh, my God. A slingshot Arabian press. Quick reflex is so important in a match like this.
You really have to be confident in your athletic ability to pull off a standing moonsault like that.
The Samoan Werewolf thinks the Archetype stole his spot at WrestleMania, and he's going to take it back in hell in a cell. German suplex. And Jacob Fatu is having the fight brought right to him there. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Oh, man!
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
Be kidding me. He went through the cell.
I have to imagine he's having more than second thoughts about being in this match right now, but it is far too late for that.
Starting his climb up the cell with absolutely no fear.
The only good thing to ever come out of reaching the top of that cell is a superb view.
A view that I imagine looks a heck of a lot worse on the swift way down. He's made it to the top.
What's his plan now? So many things could go wrong. No one's thinking rationally here, man.
Irish whip toward the end.
Fatu is hanging on.
Here comes the Archetype.
Whoa, look out. Don't fall.
Fatu setting up for the Samoan drop.
No way!
Jacob Fatu and the Archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell.
Tell me I didn't just see that.
We gotta get some doctors out here.
All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these men functioning?
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now.
Believe it, Wade. Believe it.
Somehow they're back to their feet.
And this match will continue.
Oh, rusty tackle. Shoulder down. Could this be it? His arm showed off the mat before one.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
Shoulder up, shoulder up.
He's got to be running moves at this point.
Gets lifted into position.
Is that what it takes to beat Jacob?
Going for the cover. It's over. All in a nice work.
Here is your winner, Big Time Wonder.
The Archetype defeated Jacob Fatu in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. He does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a WWE title match to make. So get out here, Braun Breaker!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
my name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the blue chip off of the dog-faced block, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Braun Breaker and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does he know?
Does who know what?
Does Braun know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why'd they pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad? Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. See, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Braun Breaker was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Jacob Fatu's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman guy.
That's the champion, and he does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Braun, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting?
From him?
No, no, no. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make the call. I do.
Ron, I am your oracle. Listen to me. This man...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches. And you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Champion Braun Breaker defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Aw, look at you. All serious and stuff. Big main event energy. Finally.
Need something, Liv?
What? I'm proud of you. You made it back. Took what? 12 months? But you got off the back of that milk carton. The great archetype. Comeback story of the year. Finally getting your shot.
Everybody's path is different.
No kidding. I never would have taken the long road. Honestly, was it fun playing tag team dress up with the rookies? I mean, it was sweet, but in a sad way. You can't tell me you didn't get tired of waiting your turn. All that buildup, anticipation.
Some things are worth waiting for. I'd rather earn it than take it the wrong way. I'm not you, Liv.
I know. If you were, you'd be cute. And I wouldn't have let Paul Heyman lead me around by my nose for 12 months. Maybe next time... Don't wait. Don't ask. Don't earn. Just take. Kick the doors down, make a mess, and smile while you do it. Trust me. Bad behavior? It's so much more fun.
Fun is not the point, Liv. I'm here to be better, not bitter.
You sound like a motivational poster. Better is boring. Bitter's got bite. Life's more fun with a little bite.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the Indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Fatu and Hector, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back...
No, never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
No, not now anyway. But maybe someday. Anyway, good luck out there.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT, I don't know if I would have blamed you if you told me to go to hell.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. Right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company gonna be Braun Breaker? Or Jacob Fatu? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
We're about to find out in front of 80,000 people. Because tonight's not about me. It's not about the comeback. Tonight is about whether you can carry this company on your back. And I know that I can.
Your old school mind games ain't gonna work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
You think? Because Paul worked real hard to keep us apart. I think he saw something in that beating you gave me.
What do you think he saw? Some guy who used to be somebody getting dropped on his head?
Or one of the best of all time learning every hole in your game.
The problem with that is I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you're in for a rough night. Because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror gonna look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out because tonight, your comeback is over.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
The comeback story of the decade culminates in WrestleMania.
The comeback story does culminate tonight. Is this going to be the ending the archetype dream?
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything that Heyman did to put roadblocks in the archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Braun Breaker here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Breaker. By all accounts, they worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Championship.
Braun Breaker ready to shut down the archetype once again. The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
Just follow off on each other. No quick things to not at all.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
You can just see their arms getting heavy after all this.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
Oh, man. The WWE Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Braun Breaker is defending against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket.
Oh, my word, a hard landing on the floor.
We don't often see the champion get discarded that easily.
Watch out! Suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win.
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center.
Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here.
The manager is searching under the ring. He could only be looking for something nefarious down there.
Breaker caught off guard.
Effective butterfly suplex.
And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys. Oh, he had that scouted. Braun's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Yeah, Breaker's survival instincts are taking over.
Down with a powerbomb.
Into the pinning combination.
There's two. Breaks the count. What a match.
Overhead strikes and a big knee. He has him in his grasp. Tossed a substantial distance.
He's definitely taking advantage here.
Things are quickly coming together for him. From the middle rope.
The springboard attack fails to land.
My God, that belly to belly, man.
No.
What a crossbody.
Making a splash on the outside with a truly reckless attack.
Breaker kick off rope, measuring his opponent.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. Driven into the barricade.
Deposited across the barricade.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. From the top. Elbow drop. Reversal from Braun. He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
That could be the spot Braun was looking for.
Getting him up.
What a counter! From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! Attempting high-risk High-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Absorbing all of that attack in the midsection.
Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Breaker is breaking down a bit. Oof!
Oh, what a kick.
Crushed with a running knee strike.
A slingshot Arabian press.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Taking him to the corner now.
And he's being totally cut off here.
Dangerous times here. Christ atop the turnbuckles. And there's only one way down. Far-away moonsault slam. Pivotal moment. We could have it.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breaker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
He doesn't need Heyman. He's already